Disneyland Paris is preparing for incredible new experiences in 2024 and beyond. Gear up, Disney fans, as we unveil what the resort has in store, from fantastic new festivals to massive expansions. Disneyland Paris has a lot in store. Let's start with Symphony of Colors. Get ready for a new show. The Main Street Electrical Parade is coming back. Wait, what? Ah, okay, I understand. The Main Street Electrical Parade is being turned into a drone show. Get ready for a fantastical nostalgia trip back in time, as the iconic parade is recreated with drones. And want a bigger surprise? Some drones will have pyrotechnics. Now this is just mind-blowing. Additionally, this show will also utilize projections and water fountains. Disneyland Paris might have one of the best shows out of all Disney parks. Imagine if Walt Disney World did something like this but for spectral magic. Now that would be cool. With this new show, Disneyland Paris will bring the nostalgia that came with the electrical parade, but also, wow, yes, up to 500 drones will parade across the night sky. What can we expect? Well, the train, Elliot the dragon, and Cinderella's carriage. Also, Disneyland Paris confirmed that the unforgettable electro-symphomagnetic musical score, which was the most iconic part of a parade, will be remixed for this occasion. A new daytime show called A Million Splashes of Color will also be debuting. It might be similar to Dream and Shine Brighter from the 30th. The show will utilize characters like Mirabelle and Asha from Wish. The show will also feature a lot of cool details. The show also features a very stylized floats that play tribute to music, art, and writing. New decor will also be coming to Main Street. First off, the train station will be redecorated to celebrate Symphony of Colors. You can also expect other decorations to come as well. Additionally, Tinkerbell will be waking up winter, whatever that means. This will feature new decorations on Main Street, inspired by Disney friends. A big surprise has come in the usage of Tinkerbell's sister, Periwinkle, a character I don't see quite often represented in the parks. Now, while these new shows and decorations look great, there is one caveat, and that is the weird date that they are premiering. As exciting as all of this can be, it will be a bit challenging to experience in them all. Let me explain. The drone show called Electrical Sky Parade will kick off January 8th, 2024 and run until September 30th because Halloween. And A Million Splashes of Color will only start in February 10th and run until September 30th. But here is where things get really weird. The deco on Main Street will only start in February 10th, but end on May 5th. Okay, so if you want to see everything, you have a very short window of time. But for me personally, the most exciting experience is the drone show, so I do not run for Disneyland Paris just for the decorations. Now, are you guys excited for these new experiences coming to the resort? Disneyland Paris is also changing a classic ride. This might break the hearts of some Disney fans out there, as change can be quite disruptive. Le Pays de Contes Faits is being transformed a bit, with two new scenes being added, Frozen and Pooh, in 2024. The attraction was in the need of a big refurbishment, and hopefully this will help it. Meanwhile, at Disney Village, the transformation is underway. Rosalie is starting to look more and more complete. Disney Village is also expected to change a lot. We talked a lot about this. There is a new McDonald's coming and a lot more interesting experiences. You can see how the facades are going to be redone and how the progress is looking. Moving over to Walt Disney Studios Park, as it's currently going over massive updates. First off, Walt Disney was removed. Yes, the partner statue was removed, temporarily at least. Now, the front of the park is expected to have major updates in the coming months, even with Studio One itself being redone. But that's not all, as Walt Disney Studios Park will have a brand new lake, with a restaurant and a new ride inspired by Tangled. This area is sure to add much needed value to the park, as the park is lacking some water features and places for people to just sit down and relax, which is one of the best parts to going to Disney, arguably. But that's not all, as a brand new Frozen area will be coming as well, located on the other side of the lake. This will be a brand new land themed on the movie we've all heard a million times playing on the radio. As you might have heard, a new land much similar to the one opening in Hong Kong, the world of Frozen, is coming. However, there are some differences. Let's go over the differences. First off, the major one is that there will be no natural mountains, or whatever the correct name for this topography is, as unlike Hong Kong Disneyland, Disneyland Paris doesn't have any real natural mountains behind the park. Secondly, there will be no roller coaster. Also, this land will be bordering the lake. You can expect something like this from this mock-up. Now, the land in Hong Kong looks awesome. The main ride, and only one, for Disneyland Paris is Frozen Ever After, but an updated version with better animatronics and an upgraded ride system. The land also features the village that just looks awesome. So, this land is already looking great. We have a beautiful artificial mountain with Elsa's ice castle and a beautiful Norwegian Scandinavian inspired village that will just look great. All of this right at the end of the lake. Imagine the views you get with the reflections on the water. So this is a great place for fans of the movie and an unfortunate one for parents that just don't wanna hear "Let It Go" one more time again. Now, there is just one major problem I see with this land, and that is that the castle, Arendelle Castle, is inaccessible to guests. You can't even go to the bridge, and the DLP will have something similar to this. Sure, apparently there will be a meet and greet, but it will be more like the Nautilus, making you think as if you entered the castle. This was a missed opportunity. Imagine all the hashtags you could have had on Instagram and MySpace, if that still existed. Walt Disney Studios Park expansion might seem like it doesn't offer much. After all, it's just one new land with just one new ride and a new garden that has one flat ride. However, in my opinion, this is much needed help, as the park was lacking that Disney magic, let's say. Now with this lake, the park will have a special place where people can sit down and relax. But most importantly, it is just the start, as now, with a better park layout, they may expand in a better way in the future, adding in more immersive lands and so on. And because of that, I see this update as a positive one. So this is the future of Walt Disney Studios Park. What happens beyond Frozen is still unknown, as Disney hasn't said anything. Walt Disney Studios Park will be needing much more, but Disney did say they were turbocharging growth at the parks. And overall, Disneyland Paris needs more. Park Disneyland needs a new ride. Walt Disney Studios Park needs more, and they will eventually need to build a third gate. So, are you excited for the future of Disneyland Paris? From awesome events to fantastic new lands, Disneyland Paris will have much to offer. Well, if you want to hear more theme park news, click one of these videos on the screen right now. See you there.